Well, this is not your typical early September temperatures. It's very unseasonal, but not just that. We're talking maybe some records that are in jeopardy here. I'm going to throw some stats at you. We're looking at the record cold highs. So basically the coldest high temperature we've had for the state. We could be very close to that in Waterloo. I have a forecast high of 62. The record is 60 back in 1934. But how about Dubuque tying perhaps with a high temperature of 61? That record back to 1920. And we'll have chances to even break the record in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Now, the last time we had high temperatures this cold or colder, you have to go all the way back to late May, where we had highs about the 50s and the low 60s. And it's, pretty clear that as you start to get into early fall, it's going to mirror late spring. That makes sense as far as seasons are concerned. But it's pretty impressive when you look at the next few days. It's this northwest wind that will lighten up as we go through the next few days, but it is bringing in that cool air. And when it's stronger today, temperatures are a little bit cooler, 62. 5 to 15 miles per hour tomorrow. We're going to look at highs in the mid 60s, and then 5 to 10 miles per hour on Sunday, high of about 66. And then a warm front will come through, and finally some warmer air for next week. Temperatures more so 70s and 80s. So if you don't like this cool air, just wait a few days. And the lows are even more impressive here. We're dropping down to the low 40s for tonight, and then even colder for Saturday night and Sunday morning. I have a low of 39 right now. How cold is that? Well, yet again, we're going to be close to some record cold lows. And you look at these the forecast, so about the upper 30s, low 40s. We'll probably be within a couple of degrees of those records. 37 is what it is in Waterloo, also 37 in Dubuque, 38 in Cedar Rapids, and 41 in Iowa City. If we drop even colder than the forecast right now, we'll start to get into frost territory, but I don't think we're going to be there just quite yet, but something to watch for. Otherwise, you look at the upper air pattern, we still have that cold blob sitting overhead through the weekend. We get a lot milder as we go into early next week. That ridge starts to build with that heat, and it does look like it's going to be pretty warm, probably through the end of next week into next weekend. That 8 to 14 day outlook, which is September 12th through the 18th, showing pretty good chances for above normal temperatures. So it's pretty typical of September and fall time. You get a lot of ups and downs. We're in the 60s for today, some in the upper 50s north of Highway 20, and then 40s on the way tonight. Going to be pretty chilly. Here's your 7-day forecast. Not a lot of rain, but maybe we'll see some by the early to middle portions of next week.